going to show you how to create your own squash book like this one here. So what exactly is a squash book, you ask? Well, it's a book that opens up to reveal photos, journaling, embellishments, or whatever you like. And once it's completely decorated, you simply squash the book closed like so. Hence the name squash book. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to start with a piece of 4x4 pattern paper and a 3x3 chipboard cover. We're just going to apply some glue, and I'm using Zip Dry, but you can use any strong adhesive you like. And then I'm just going to place that in the center of my pattern paper. Just hold it in place for a few seconds here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my scissors and cut the 4 corners off, but I'd like to leave 1/8 of an inch between my cut line right there and the corner of the chipboard. Okay. And now I'm going to score and fold the sides or the flaps down. And this will just kind of help us with our gluing process. Okay. And I'll come back with some more Zip Dry onto the flaps here. And press that down. You kind of have to hold it in place for a little bit until it dries. And once you get glue on all 4 flaps like this, we can just turn it over and hold it in place. And I did the same thing to my second cover here and place that aside to dry. Next, we're going to take our 6x6 heavy cardstock or heavy pattern paper, and I'm going to show you how to fold that. First, we want to fold it in half horizontally, and you could use a bone folder here if you'd like. Every fold that we're going to make, we're going to fold it back on its reverse fold along the same line like that. Now I'm going to turn my paper and fold it again. And again, folding on its reverse. Okay, so far we've got a vertical fold and a horizontal fold, and now we're going to fold on one of the diagonals. And this diagonal fold is where your bone folder will come in handy. Okay. And now we'll fold that back on its reverse fold. Okay, so horizontally, vertically, and then once on its diagonal, and only one diagonal. So we don't want to do this one. Okay, so I've already done that with my other 2 pieces here. So we're going to do that to all 3 pieces in the kit. Now I'm going to arrange my cardstock pieces so that this single diagonal fold is lying up and down like so. Okay, and I want to make sure that my 3rd piece of cardstock here is overlapping my 2nd piece, which is overlapping my 1st piece. And we'll go ahead and glue this square or quadrant to this one, and we'll glue this one to this one. Okay. So I'm going to add some more Zip Dry here. And when I place this down, I want to make sure that my square here is laying just inside this fold line here. Okay? So we don't want it right on top. We want it just inside so that there's room for it to squash. Okay? And I'll do the same thing to this piece right here. Okay, and once again, just inside the fold lines. Alright, so once I have this all glued down, I want to be able to squash the book. So in your directions that were included in the kit, I've indicated that this is my first piece of cardstock and this bottom piece being my third piece. The top piece on the directions are indicated with 2 black stars. These are indicated with 2 white stars, and these guys down here are indicated with 2 black stars as well. So the black starred pieces we want to fold towards us, so pull it towards you and squash it down. And then the 2 white stars we're going to push away from us and squash it down. And the bottom 2 stars, the black ones, again towards us. And we'll squash that all down. Okay? And once your book is completely squashed like this, I like to just run it with a bone folder. Just get it all nice and squished. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep our book squashed like that and apply glue to this one side of the book. Okay, and we'll take one of our covers and place it on top. I'll just flip it over, make sure I have it all nice and centered there. Looks like I do. Okay, again holding it in place and doing the same to the other side. And taking my second cover and lining that all up. And we just kind of want to hold that in place and just make sure all my seams are nice there. They look pretty good to me. Okay, now you also received an assortment of flowers that you can just layer and arrange like so. I just started with the brad and just started feeding in the little flowers all the way up to the big flower and adding the leaf, and I went ahead and secured my brad on the back side like that, and I'm going to attach it to the book with glue dots. But before I get to that, you're going to take your piece of ribbon that was included in the kit and fold it in half like so, and then you'll just take your ribbon and you're going to take your book and stick it in between the 2 halves like so. Okay, I just kind of want to line it up in the middle there. Okay, and I hold that in place, and then I'm going to run some glue dots along here. Did you guys know glue dots come in a dispenser now? Pretty nifty, huh? So I'm just going to advance my glue dots here so I get one on the edge like that. Place one down, and I'm going to do a couple of them here. Okay, I'm going to run this across like that. Okay, and here are my flowers. I'm going to put some glue dots on there as well. Just one more there. Place that down. Okay, and then now I'm just going to tie off the ends here. Adjust my bow and trim off the little edges. Okay. And there you have it, your very own little squash book. I hope you enjoyed this take and make, and we'll see you next time. Bye!